Chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Spurs, Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man, Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And then for the Miami Heat, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4 slot. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And they get on the board first. Looking to set the tone early.
Splitter, that's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big men.
Now here's Wade. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
One thing with Wade that doesn't seem to be going away is his quickness off the dribble. He still has that devastating crossover. He may not be able to do it every night, but there are nights when he just looks like he's right in his prime.
And Wade has a number of elusive moves, Clark, getting into the lane. He can hit the spin, the Euro step, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And the windmill crossover.
He's got it all. I mean, he's figured out how to get to that bucket. And I think the crossover is probably his custom move. Just as he changes directions, he swings the ball quickly over his head to the other side, avoiding the rip. And he makes it look so natural, you might think nothing of it. But youngsters around the league, go to school on that one. That's a heck of a move.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
And that one's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Parker outside, back to Duncan. And he banks in the layup. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise. But, Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to pressure you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers. And if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way. As well. Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Parker passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, the dish to Duncan. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
He'd have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. LeBron against Leonard. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Parker with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
And Miami has possession. They trail by 1. Chalmers dishes to LeBron. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
The Spurs making a switch here. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Diaw comes in for Tim Duncan. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bellinelli in for Daniel Green. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season. And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. You know, swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, we're seconds away from another championship anthem.
Allen, that's good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find... his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Bellinelli. Now the feed to Diaw. He passes to Bellinelli. From the baseline. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Bellinelli. Now getting back to the Spurs, they look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Parker kicks to Diaw. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go. Diaw's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Heat have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. He feeds it to Wade. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the second free throw, good. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. .11 seconds left in the first quarter. Gives him the lead pass. Bonner's shot, good. Bonner's got his first 2 points.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Allen inside the three-point line. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 1. Back after this.